If you want to grow radish seed pods to eat, it's a pretty simple thing to do. Instead of pulling all of your radishes, just leave one or two in the ground, or however many you want to produce, and nature will take care of the rest. The hotter the weather is, the quicker they will try to produce flowers, and shortly after they produce flowers, they'll start producing little seed pods. Some radishes can get as tall as 4 or 5 feet after they produce flowers. One radish can produce a lot of seed pods, and the cool thing about them is they're edible. Picking radish seed pods can be a little bit tedious because there's so many of them. So I experimented with a couple of different techniques, and it didn't take me too long to settle on one technique that went a lot faster and a lot easier for me. Instead of picking the pods individually, I found that it was easier just to grab the stem with one hand and hold it, and then pull and strip all the pods off the stem in one motion. It went very quick that way, and in my opinion, that's the only way to go when it comes to picking radish seed pods. Once I figured out the easiest way to pick them, it went pretty quickly, and as you can see, I got a lot off of one plant. The pods remind me a lot of sugar snap peas, and you can use them a lot like you use sugar snap peas. You can use them in a stir fry, you can use them fresh in a salad, or you can dip them in dip like you would any other vegetable. One thing you need to look for are the larger ones. Sometimes those will actually be producing seeds, so I discard those. You can see this one has a seed inside of it. Right there. I probably should have washed them off first, but I went ahead and ate a few right out in the garden. Everything but the stem, of course. If you're wondering what they taste like, they have a crisp, crunchy texture with a mild radish flavor and just a little hint of spice. They contain potassium, folic acid, vitamin B6, calcium, and a few other vitamins and minerals. And here's a closer look at some of them. If you've never eaten a radish seed pod or didn't even know they were edible, it might be worth giving it a try just to see what you think. Once I got inside and started removing the stems and getting them ready to eat, I found another tip that I wanted to share with you. I found that some of the larger ones that looked like they might be producing seeds were actually nice and crisp and crunchy and good to eat. And some of the other ones that were larger were a little bit pithy and not good to eat. And you can see this one is squishy, I would call it. You can easily squeeze it together, and those are the type that I discard. The other ones, even though they're larger, they're still good and firm. Just make sure to remove the stems, then wash them real good. And I like to refrigerate ours, and then they're ready to eat. If you've ever eaten radish seed pods, let us know about it down in the comments. And if you're just now finding this channel, please subscribe. We'll see you next time.